Hello and welcome. My name is Aaron, servant of the True Light, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, I just want to take a little bit of time to explain why we sold our house in Michigan and started to live in an RV. It's been a huge journey, a crazy journey, but the Lord's been with us every step of the way. So just want to explain a little bit about the background of where we came from. We owned half an acre up in Michigan, and it was a 1940 built house. A lot of fixing up to do, a lot of challenges with that, but we learned a lot through the process, and God definitely had that for us for a season. We were working at a church at the time, and God made it very, very clear that we should leave. And so we started researching and asking the Lord, okay, what's the next step for us? Where are you going to have us next? And sure enough, in that process, God brought us in connection with another organization down in Texas. And we said, all right, we think this is where God's leading us. We just felt such a peace about it. And we headed down to Texas, and that's where we're at right now. We've been here for just over a year now, and it's been a huge learning process for us. We've done 2 schools that are centered around our relationship with the Lord and making God known to the nations. Actually, right here on my shirt, Know God, Make Him Known. And it's just been amazing. It's been a beautiful process for me, my wife, and our kids. We've grown so much. We were doing an outreach for the second school that we did. And at the end of that, God just told us, I want you to go up to California for a little while. And He just took us on an adventure out there. We were traveling and going to different Airbnbs and all that. God took us from city to city. We would pray over the cities while we were there. Sometimes we would climb up a mountain and we would just pray over the city. Sometimes we would just walk around in a neighborhood and prayer walk in that neighborhood. And it was beautiful. It was just a beautiful time. But God did lead us back to Texas. And right before we got back, He said, I want you to buy a trailer. And it was very, very clear. It was actually right at the end of a prayer session that we had done with a family we were staying with. We saw inner healing, spiritual healing, as well as physical healing during that time with the family. But right after that, they went to bed. We stayed up and we started praying, and God said, I want you to buy a trailer from these specific people for this specific price. And He named the people and He named the price. And it was just so clear that we just couldn't deny it. So we said yes. And God said, I will provide the vehicle for you, but I want you to buy the trailer. And so we came, we bought the trailer, and this was about 3 weeks ago, maybe a little over 3 weeks ago that we bought the trailer. And we thought that the truck would come right away, that the vehicle to pull it would come right away. But apparently God has other plans, and this has turned out to be a beautiful waiting season for us. So I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that we serve a God who redeems these times. That takes a time where most people would say, you bought a trailer and you don't have a vehicle to pull it, what are you thinking? And He takes that, flips it on its head, and says, no, I have very specific plans for you during this time. And you can see behind me, this is just a beautiful property that God's put us on. He's given us amazing prayer times of worship. Beautiful. So I just wanted to bring you along a little bit on this journey. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos coming up, just updates. I'm going to post a video as soon as God brings our truck. I want to bring you along on this journey and to show you that we serve a powerful God, a God that answers, a God that fulfills His promises. So I'll make a few more videos, but as soon as God brings that truck, you're going to be a part of it. And we're going to video the whole process and let you see what comes up. So thank you for joining us on this journey. This is the beginning of an exciting journey. We are just so thrilled to be a part of His master plan. He's moving and we're following. God bless you with peace and grace.